All right, everyone. This is Vishal from Equity Guru, and welcome to Chart Attack. And we have three charts here to look over. And if you guys are silver bulls, gold bulls, heck, even copper bulls, I got you covered here. Precious metals here and the base metal both are looking really good here. And if you do follow my work over on Equity Guru, or if you're a member of the Equity Guru Discord channel, I've been talking a lot about commodities. I think commodities are going to be doing well heading into the future, not necessarily just because of supply chain constraints, but I do think they are cheap compared to everything else in the market. And I actually do believe that there's a bit of an inflation hedge trade going on here, and money is going to be running into these, I guess, commodities and hard assets. So we got to talk about, the OG inflation hedge here, which is gold. So I have the chart of gold here, and one of the chart patterns I really love to trade recently has been the flag here. We've had this flag drawn out. We had a bit of a breakout actually on the 25th of October. Didn't do anything, and that's okay because during that week was actually the Fed week. So I think gold and the dollar and a lot of things were actually just waiting for the Fed decision before it moved. As you can see, it started quite negatively for gold, where after the Fed announcement, we closed back below our flag trend line here. But then once the market took some time to digest the tapering news and this gradual taper, possibly even uncertainty in the future in terms of inflation and maybe the Fed having to reverse or kick the can down later, we had a nice pullback on gold heading forward here, and nice day, on Friday of last week, and we had a pretty decent day today. And we have a big level here, folks, around the 1830 zone. As you can see, it's been resistance not once, not twice, not three times, but four times here this year. So if we can get a nice daily close above 1830, I think all of us gold bulls will be really, really happy. And that sets us up for a move up to 1900. And, I'm not one that's just team Bitcoin or team gold. I like both, especially because I think both are ways to trade out of fiat. Bitcoin, as I'm talking, is making new record highs. And I think things like gold and other commodities are going to be following on this, I guess, anti-fiat, which again, inflation in a classical economic sense or definition is a weaker currency, and it takes more of a weaker currency to buy something, hence rising prices. So again, I love commodities, as you guys can probably tell, or if you've read from my work. We have to talk about silver. A few months ago, I did a video on this on Chart Attack where we talked about this bottoming here and the support at $22 an ounce here in American dollars here. We talked about that breakout at 23. We talked about this move up higher, and I believe this is going to be our first higher low swing here. So we're bullish above 2350, but that higher low is not going to be confirmed until we get a close above the recent highs here at 2460. Really liking what I'm seeing. So it's going to be a big day for not just gold, but also for silver tomorrow as they test these important resistance zones here. But I really like the structure here on silver. You can even see a bit of a inverse cup. Not cup and handle, but an inverse head and shoulder here. So we are watching this breakout, and I think that takes us to around $26, and then longer term back to the top of this range here, and we hit 29. So I'm really excited on silver. I've been, again, not a trade recommendation, obviously, do your own diligence, but I've been adding to some of my silver positions and also my contracts. And then finally, let's talk here about copper, or Dr. Copper as they call it. Again, folks, this pattern, the flag, just keeps showing up, and we've traded it on oil as well, and I guess on gold, and now here on copper. Big breakout on the midweek of, or middle of the month of October 13th to be exact. And then we shot up to retest previous record highs here that we made in May at around $4.80 per pound. We sold off, which is okay, but I did say, after these breakouts, we tend to see that retest. And take a look at these past daily candles here. We are seeing buyers step in and accepting this trend line here, and it has more than three touches. So I think this is something we can work with, and we are watching buyers step in. Would I be buying now? Yeah, sure. You can take an entry and place your stop loss just below the trend line, but you can see here I've drawn this trend line, or this horizontal resistance line, and I'll tell you why. Because if I go down here on the 4 hour, I'm seeing maybe a bottoming pattern here, maybe a bit of a inverse head and shoulder here as well on the 4 hour. I mean, things are looking good. It looks like it's curling upwards. Price is above my moving averages here. You can even see how the trend line was respected, right? Like look at those wicks touching it to the T there. So a lot of bullish cases here, but I just think if we just get that 4 hour close here above the 444 zone around here, that's going to be my trigger. And I think we ride that copper move higher and very likely into new record highs here for copper. So I'm liking what I'm seeing on copper. I'm liking what I'm seeing on gold. I'm liking what I'm seeing on silver. No time here to cover platinum and palladium, but both of those charts are looking quite decent as well. And I'll cover that maybe in the next or another video in the future. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. But more importantly, I want to know what you guys think about commodities. It doesn't necessarily have to be the precious metals and the base metal here. But do you think this move is the inflation trade being priced in? And are we going to be seeing incredible moves, in gold, copper, and silver by the end of 2021? Let me know in the comments below, folks, and I will see you all in the next one.